no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney D.A., he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by Ja Morant. .1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Bane, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the contest. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. The Heat shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Kennard. Outside Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's Richardson. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Shoots the throw, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at them. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Finished off the break. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Memphis moving it around. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Edey. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Pass to Hero. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hero's got his second basket.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. So it's Miami now. 11-point game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Pass to Williams. Here's LaRavia. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good with the triple. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's Butler with the jam.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Rozier. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Heat on D. Trailing here by 8. Outside, Smart. Pass to Bane. 5 to shoot. And he converts the layup. Bane's got 5 points so far.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Morant outside. Pass to Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Grizzlies up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Rozier into the lane. Back to Jaquez. Pass to Rozier. Jaquez with the ball. Can't connect from long distance.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Shots good by Hero. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher even when he gets hit.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Stan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
To the left wing. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jaquez with the wide open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 9 points for Jaime Jaquez. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Here's Butler, and it's Adebayo in the corner. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
The Heat shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Jackson with the screen. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morant right side. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Miami, they shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And it's Morant missing. Miami trailing. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. On the wing, Jaquez. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Jaquez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off.
And it's been a very competitive game so far. We get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. He takes it in. The shot misses. Stolen by Smart. And the layup is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Throw good, Bane. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Pass to Morant. Right side, Smart. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Bane. From deep three-point land. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trailed by 6. Butler on the move. And slam dunk by Butler.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bane. Misses the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jaquez. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And he makes the first. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number one option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Morant. Outside, Bane. Out to Morant. Back to Bane. 5 on the clock. Memphis moving it around. And Ja Morant, good for the three. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
And so Miami again turning it over. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Bane. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Heat trailed by 9. That's a 2 from Rozier. He drains the quick shot.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look.
Down low. Edey. Count it, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
A kick out to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Lock at 6. Over Adebayo. Edey can't hit. The Heat trailed by 9. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. Jaquez with the rebound. Not a lot of time left in this one for the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Hero. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Yes!
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
The kick out to Bane. Pass to Edey. To the middle. Back to Morant.
And gotta be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Outside Butler. Over Morant. Here's Jaquez. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got